Hello everyone, welcome to our class. Let's learn with Preeti Hingnikar. And our today's topic is balance the equation. In our previous lecture, we have studied how to write the equations and other definitions. Okay, and examples also. Now let's start our topic. Balance the equation. And our equation is when iron react with water, that means H2O, then iron oxide will form and H2 gas, hydrogen gas, will release. Okay, so here Fe, that means iron, plus water, H2O is water, and Fe3O4 is iron oxide or ferric oxide, and plus H2 means a hydrogen gas. So total elements in this reaction, total 3 elements takes part here. Fe, that means the iron, hydrogen and oxygen. Here also Fe, oxygen and hydrogen. So to balance the equation means we have to balance the number of atom both side of the all at elements. Okay, so just make the table of 3 columns here, elements, reactant and product. Total 3 elements here, Fe, then hydrogen and oxygen. So we have to write the number of atoms of the reactant side and of the product side. Okay, so let's take the first element, that is a ferrous, iron. Okay, Fe. So number of atom of iron is the left hand sides elements are the reactant and these elements are the products. Okay, it's clear, student? So the number of atom in a reactant side is 1. Okay, here 1. So write down here 1. And then in a product side Fe 3, that means the number of atom of Fe equals to 3. So write down here 3. Likewise, the hydrogen, the number of atom of hydrogen, H2, that means the number of atom in a reactant side is 2, and in a hydrogen in a product side is 2. So write down here 2. Okay, now oxygen 1, O1. Okay, that means the number of atom of oxygen in a reactant side is 1, and here O4, that means the 4. Now we have to balance these atoms, okay, to balance the whole equation. So let's see, student, in the iron, the number of atom in a reactant side is 1 and number of atom in a product side is 3. So if we multiply 3 here, that means 1 multiplied by 3, then we got 3. 1 into 3 equals to 3. So 3 equals to 3. If we multiply the 3 in the reactant side, then we will balance the number of atom of the Fe. So let's multiply here. Fe3. Write down 3 before the bracket. It's rule. We have to write the number 3 here. Okay, that means the before the bracket. First of all, the first rule is write the all compound in the bracket first. Then make the table. Okay, and write down the all the number of atoms of all elements in a reactant side and the product side. And second step is balance the number of atom one by one. So let's we'll write down 3 here. That means the number of atom of the Fe1 into 3 equals to 3 and Fe3, that means 3. So iron is balanced now. Okay, now next element is hydrogen. 2 equals to 2. Hydrogen is balanced now. Next element is oxygen. Here you can see number of atom is 1 in a reactant side and number of atom equals to 4 in a product side. So we have to multiply 4 here. That means 1 into 4. So in we have to multiply the 4. Okay. So we have to write the 4 before the bracket because its rule I already said. Okay. So multiply the 4. Write down the 4 before the bracket. So 4O, 4 number of atom was 1 before, and multiply the 4. So 4 into 1 equals to 4. Okay, 1 into 4 equals to 4. And here the oxygen, the number of atom 4 already. So 4 equals to 4. Oxygen is balanced. But you can see before hydrogen was balanced, but when we multiply the 4 here, so the number of atom of the hydrogen changed. So 4 into 2 equals to 8. Okay, so 8 atom in a reactant side, and in a product side only 2 atoms. So we have to balance the number of atom of the hydrogen. So multiply here 2 into 4, that means 8. Okay, so we have to multiply the 4 in a product side this time. Okay, so our next step is multiply 4 here, that means the write down the 4 in a product side. So write down here 4. So you can see 4 into 2 equals to 8. So all the elements are balanced. Iron number of atoms in both sides is 3, 8, and number of atom of the oxygen 4. So the balance is, so the equation is balanced. Okay, so our final equation, balanced equation is, and our last rule is we have to write the physical state of the compounds or element. So write down here SF, S is for solid, so, and water, L for liquid, then ferric oxide solid, and H2 is a gas. So this is your balanced equation. Okay, today I will show you one activity, student. Just okay, this is your activity. You can see here at first this is our imbalanced equation. Okay, you can see here this is the formation of the ammonia with the help of the nitrogen and hydrogen gas. Okay, nitrogen, and this is nitrogen and this is hydrogen, and they form the ammonia, NH3. Now this is our task. We have to balance this equation, okay. So if we balance the equation, that means we have to balance the number of atom of the number of nitrogen and number of atom of the hydrogen element. Okay, so let's start. First, the number of these nitrogen and hydrogen are the reactant in this case, and ammonia is a product. It's clear. So just check the number of atom of the nitrogen in a reactant side. So number of atom of nitrogen is 2 here, and in a product side number of nitrogen is 1. Okay, and let's check the atom of the hydrogen. The number of atom of the hydrogen is 2 in a reactant side, and let's check the number of atom of the hydrogen in a product side is 3. Okay, so what changes we have to done here? Okay, if we multiply 2, that means 1 2, that means the nitrogen, the number of atom of the nitrogen is 2 here, and number, if we here 1 put, that means the number of nitrogen in a reactant side 1 into 2, that means 2, 1 into 2 2, and 2 into 1 equals to 2. You can see here the nitrogen is balanced now. Okay, now we have to balance the hydrogen. So you can see here a number of atom of the hydrogen, 2 into 3 is a 3 2s are 6, and here we have to multiply with 3, so 3 2s are 6. So hydrogen is balanced also. Okay, student, I hope you like this activity. If you like this video, Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you, student.